The Urunawin Ward Development Plan outlines a comprehensive roadmap for the sustainable and inclusive development of Urunawin communities with a vision of promoting self-sustaining peace and a peace that attracts sustainable development, justice, and equitable resource distribution and service delivery. Lo introductory remarks blongem, our chairman also made reference that this evening is an opportunity to fundraise, to support the work that the association hopes to do in their ward. So before we continue, I would like to share with you that we have a live painting taking place by Mr. Jeffrey Figa, happening to my right. I'm not sure if the camera is able to capture what's happening right now. For those who may not be familiar with Mr. Figa, Jeffrey Figa is a prominent Papua New Guinean artist known for both visual art and live painting performances. Over his 20-year professional career, he has exhibited extensively across the Pacific, Asia, North America, and Europe. His breakthrough on the international stage came at the 2010 Shanghai World Exposition, where he began combining live painting and musical performances and won an international artist battle competition. Figa is distinguished by his unique finger painting technique that blends realism with abstraction. His work primarily focuses on portraiture, depicting ordinary people and stories from his family, community, and the country. His artistry has been featured in various regional and international media, including airline magazines and documentaries. So sometimes you kalaplo and you Guinea, you look him sometimes nice the painting inside little magazine. Yeah. It's very likely that one of those paintings belonged to Mr. Figa. At the end of this evening, when his painting is complete, it will be signed by our Honorable Prime Minister and auctioned as part of our fundraising efforts. So we thank Mr. Figa. Naimi paitim hanlongem lokam supporting you lo this evening. One painting this evening for any interested buyer who might want to purchase this painting and support the work of the association. So if I could ask one of our ushers who has the painting with them to bring it up to the front, we'll introduce the painting and continue with that bidding process for the painting. In saying that, I thank you all once again for joining us this evening for the Urunawin launch of the 10-year development plan. And here comes the paintings on their way up to the front. They're making their way down the side. Please me paitimana all asha to walkim sampla gutla walk this evening. So we have 4 paintings in total that we will auction as part of our program. These are the 4 paintings that are being auctioned this evening. So we'll start with this Wigman painting for this evening for our first painting that we will auction. When I give the bidding amount for that particular painting, to make sure that everyone is awake and ready to bid and ready to raise your hands. When I say hi, please say hello. Hi. Ooh, are you ready? Hi. Much, much better. I know everybody is ready to bid. So we will start with this lovely painting right here. As I said in the beginning, if you bid and purchase this painting, your funds go towards supporting the work of the Urunawin Peace and Development Association. So, are we ready? Yes? Yes, all right. So we will bid to start the bidding at 3,000 kina for this painting. I have 3,000 kina at the back over there, 3,000. Can I take it up to 3,500 if there's someone who wants to bid 3,500 for this painting right here? 3,500 here at this table. Can I go up to 4,000 for this painting? 4,000 at the back. Can I go up to 4,500 for this lovely painting right here? 4,500. 4,500, we have 4,000, 4,500 here at the table at the center. Can we go up to 5,000? 5,000 at the back. It's a bidding war between 2 tables at the moment. I'm looking at this corner if there's anyone, but we do have 5,000. Do we have 5,500? 5,500. Do we have 6,000? 6,000 anywhere in the room? 6,000 at the corner over there. We have 6,000. Do we have 6,500? Do we have a 6,500? 6,500. Do we have 7,000 anywhere in the room for this painting? 7,000? 7,000? 7,000 here in front. Do we have a 7,500? 7,000 here in front. Do we have 7,500 for the painting? 7,500 right over here. Do we have 8,000? 8,000 for the painting. Don't scratch your nose. Don't think about me. Put him come to you. Do we have 8,000? 8,000 for this painting right here. 8,000. Where is the 8,000? Please put your hand go on top so we can look him. I don't me bagarap ya. 8,000. We have 8,000 at this table here. Do we have 8,500 for this painting? 8,500. We have 8,500. We have 9,000. 9,000 for the painting. We have 8,500. Is anyone willing to go 9,000? Oh, there's 9,000 at the back. 9,500 possibly here in front. 9,500 at the back. Do we have 10,000? 10,000 for the painting. Anyone? 10,000 at the center over here. Do we have 10,500 for this painting? 10,500. I'm looking around for a 10,500. Anyone to give 10,500? 10,500. We still have 10,000 in the middle. 10,005, 10,005. 10,500 at the back over there. Thank you so much. Do we have 11,000? Our current highest bid is 10,500. Do we have 11,000 anywhere in the room? 11,000. 11,000 right here in front. We have 11,000 here in front. Do we have 11,500? Looking around, 11,500 for this painting. 11,500. 11,500 at the center table over here. Do we have a 12,000? 12,000, any 12,000 in the room. We have 11,500 at the center, 12,000. 12,000 at the back table over there. Do we have 12,500? Do we have 12,500 anywhere in the room? 12,500, 12,500. Highest bid is currently 12,000, 12,500, 12,500, 12,500 here in front. Do we have 13,000? 13,000 anywhere in the room for this painting? It is a very beautiful painting, ladies and gentlemen. Very beautiful. 13,000 right here at the center. Do we have a 13,500? We have 13,000 here. Anyone willing to go 13,500 for the painting? 13,500. Anybody in the room for 13,500? 13,500. We have 13,000 at the center. 13,500 here in front. Thank you very much. Do we have 14,000? 14,000 in the room for this painting. 14,000. We have 13,500 in front. Do we have a 14,000 in the room by any chance? I saw this hand here first for 14,000. Do we have a 14,500 at the back? 15. Do we have 15? 15,000? 15 at the back over there. Thank you so much. 15,000. Do we have 15,500 in the room? Anyone for 15,500? Currently highest bid at 15. 15,500. Anybody for 15,500? We're at 15, 15, 15, 15,500 here in front. Do we have 16,000 in the room? Going once, going twice. Sold to the front table right here for 15,500. To organize your 15,500, sir. Thank you so much. I've been told that we will do the Merisipic painting next before we continue on with our program. So this is the Merisipic painting. If we could please bring the Merisipic painting here to the front for our audience to have a lovely look at the Merisipic painting. We started our first bidding at 3,000. I'm going to up it to 4,000 because I think people might like this painting. So can I have a starting bid at 4,000 for the Merisipic painting? 4,000. Do we have 4,000 kina in the room for the Merisipic painting? 4,000, we have 4,000 here. Can I have a 4,500 for the Mary Civic painting? Anyone in the room to go for 4,500? 4,500 at the back. Can we have a 5,000? 5,000, anyone in the room? 5,000 for the Mary Civic painting. 5,000, anyone in the room for 5,000? We're at 4,500. 5,000 here in front. Do we have 5,500? 5,500, anyone for 5,500 in the room for the Mary Civic painting? 5,500. It's a beautiful painting for the Mary Civic painting. Anyone for 5,500? Looking around the room for 5,500. I'm going to ask one more time for 5,500. I'm going to ask one last time for 5,500. Going once. Going twice. Oh. 6,500 for anyone. We have 6 in front. 6,500 for anyone in the room for the Mary Civic painting. Currently at 6,000. Anyone for 6,500? 6,000, 6,000. Anyone for 6,500? 6,500 here at the table in front as well. Anybody for 7,000? 7,000 for the Mary Civic painting. 7,000. Anyone in the room for 7,000? Anyone in the room for 7,000? We're at 6,500. Anyone in the room for 7,000? Looking around for 7,000. We're at 6,500. We're going up to 7,000. Nice. Thank you very much. 7,000. Do we have anyone in the room for 7,500? 7,500 for Mary Civic. Anyone in the room for 7,500 for Mary Civic? We're on 7,000. Anyone in the room for 7,500? 7,000. Anyone in the room for 7,500? Going once. Going twice. A phone just said something, but I'm not sure if that was a bid. Sold for 7,000 to the front table here. Please, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause.
So here with us is Honorable Salio Waipo, all the way from Angrom and the Murik Lakes. Thank you for gracing us today. Minister Forrest, you tambu blol taritu, so you clear me at past time.
Thank you. Good night, Blogada. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight I'm happy, so happy that Miblol Sipik, Mibla give me Mary Liblotari to you. And I'm proud to be up here to get back what is mine. Thank you, thank you. Mi am mastru lo kam sanap lo ya lo. Kisim just la drawing lo mi lo Sipik. So as a Sipik leader lo Sipik na mi am mas lo bit lo this la night. I want to thank the co-host na online organizing that this la legal support lo mi bla give too. And mi kam go lo right course lo helping me bla lo go further more lo work bla. So thank you through. Good night everyone. Thank you.
Okay, so if I could ask my volunteers to please make their way back onto the stage with our 2 final paintings. After me walk him the last patuplo final auction, by me invite him Mr. Andy Hetra Lokam, and by give him little background lo disla painting, na by me walk him auction blame. So if our volunteers can bring our 2 final paintings. All right, so we have two final paintings, the smaller paintings that we have to auction off this evening. And then aside from these 2 final paintings that we have available for auction this evening, please, I'll just ask these gentlemen to step to the front. Oh, beautiful. And I know that you'd want it in your office, in your house, or wherever it is that you balukim, you like put him kind painting or some. But me start him bidding do this painting lo 3,000 kina. Do I have 3,000 kina in the room for this painting right here? 3,000 kina for this painting. 3,000 kina. Anybody in the room to start our bidding at 3,000? Over there, can we have 3,500? Do we have 3,500 for this absolutely stunning painting out here in front? 3,000, our first bid at 3,000. Do we have 3,500? Do we have 3,500 anywhere in the room? 3,500? We have 3,000 anywhere in the room for 3,500 for this painting. Looking around, 3,500. Come on, there were so many that were bidding for the first painting and it took us all the way up to 16. Anybody in the room? 3,500. Yes, here at the center. Do we have 4,000? 4,000, 4,000 in the room for this painting. 4,000. Do we have 4,000 in the room for this painting? We have 4,000 at the back for this painting here. Do we have 4,500? Do we have 4,500 in the room for this painting? 4,500. We are currently on 4,000. Do we have 4,500 in the room for this painting? Ogata bid kan rista side na rista side so anem. Do we have 4,500? 4,500 here at the center. 4,500. Do we have 5,000 in the room? 5,000 in the room for this painting. 4,500. Do we have 5,000 in the room for this painting? 5,000. We have 5,000 here up in front. 5,000 here up in front for the painting. Do we have 5,500? 5,500 for this painting. Anyone in the room for 5,500? 5,500 here in front. Do we have 6,000? 6,000 here in the room. Anyone for 6,000 for the painting? 6,000, 6,000. I'm looking around for 6,000. We're on 5,500. I'm looking around for 6,000, 6,000. Anyone in the room for 6,000? We're on 5,500. Looking for 6,000. Anyone in the room for 6,000? 6,000 going once. Oh, 5,500, sorry. Going once. Going twice. 6,000 at the back. All right, we have 6,000 at the back. 6,000 in the back. Do we have 6,500? 6,500. We have 6,000 at the back. 6,500. Anyone else? Going once. Going twice. Sold for 6,500 to the gentleman at the back. Please, if you can come up and pick up your painting. I think by me asking one executive look, I'm presenting this painting and then we'll quickly move on to the next auction for this evening. I'm making look some si photo that going. Thank you. Mila to going once na going twice. Keno sem yumi auction mo photo too. All right. Thank you so much. Please me paitim han. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for a bid of 6,000 kina for this painting. Thank you. All right, and then we have our last painting here to auction this evening. I know there were some of you in the room that bid and you did not, or you were not successful in your first bid. This could be your painting to take home. I'm going to start the bid at 3,000 again for this painting. I'm looking around the room now for 3,000. 3,000 for this last piece here. 3,000 at the table here at the center. Do I have 3,500 for this painting? 3,500. Anyone for 3,500? We have 3,000 at the center. Anyone for 3,500? We have 3,000 at the center. Anyone for 3,500? My eyes are going to the back, to the side, looking back at the center. 3,000. We have a bid, starting bid at 3,000 here at the center. Do we have anyone for 3,005? 3,000. 3,000. Anyone for 3,005? 3,005 here up in front. Thank you so much. We have 3,500 here up in front. Do we have 4,000? 4,000 for this lovely piece. 4,000 at the center table over there. Do we have 4,500? Anyone for 4,500 for this painting? 4,500 here in front. Do we have 5,000? 5,000 for the painting. 5,000 over there for this particular painting here. Thank you. 5,000. Do we have 5,500 for this painting? 5,500 here at the center over here. Thank you so much. Do we have 6,000? Anyone for 6,000? 6,000 here in front. 6,000 here in front. Do we have 6,500? Do we have 6,500 in the room for this painting? 6,500. Anyone for 6,500? Anyone for 6,500? Was that a hand at the back? No? Okay. Anyone for 6,500? 6,500 at the table at the back over there. Thank you so much. Do we have 7,000? 7,000 for this painting? Anyone for 7,000 for this painting? Here, 7,000 here in front. Thank you so much. Do we have 7,500? Anyone for 7,500 for this painting? 7,500 at the back. Thank you so much. Do we have anyone for 8,000? 8,500 for this painting? Anybody for 8,000? We're at 7,500 at the back. Anyone going for 8,000? 8,000. 8,000 is a lovely number. Anybody for 8,000? 8,000 for this painting here. 8,000 here in front. Thank you so much. Anyone for 8,500? I'm looking around for 8,500. Emson up now, 8,500. Thank you so much. Anyone for 9,000? We have 8,500. Anyone for 9,000? 9,000 here in front. We have 9,000 here in front. Are you going to go one step high to 9,500 at the back? Yeah? 9,500 for you, ma'am. 9,500 at the back. We have 9,500 at the back. Do we have 10,000 anywhere in the room? 10,000 here in front. I'm looking. 10,005 for you, ma'am. Okay. All right. So we're at 10,000 here in front. Do we have anyone for 10,500? Anyone else in the room for 10,500? 10,500. We have 10,000 in front. Anyone for 10,500? 10,000? Yes? Yes or no? Oh. So are you 10,005? You, okay, anyone for 10,500? 10,500? Anyone for 10,500? I can't really see, but yes. 10,500 to the corner over there. Anyone for 11,000? 11,000? Anyone for 11,000 in the room? 11,000, we're at 10,500. Anyone for 11,000 in the room? Looking around for 11,000? Yes? No? 10,500, we're on 10,500. Anyone for 11? 10,5, 10,5, 10,5, 10,5, 10,5. Going once for 10,5. Going once. 11,000 at the back. Thank you so much. 11,000 at the back. 11,000 at the back. Anyone to go 11,500? 11,500. Any 11,500 in the room? We had 11,000. 11,500 in the room for anybody. 11,000. I'm on 11,000. I'm staying at 11,000. I'm going once at 11,000. I'm going twice at 11,000. Sold for 11,000. Thank you, ma'am. I'll have you up to the front to get your painting. I'll invite one of the executives to please present this painting. Please see me Paitim Han, winning bid of 11,000 for this painting. If I could have one of our executives in front to present the painting, please. Thank you to Masolman Mary. Please see me Paitim Han for the winning bid for this painting here at 11,000 kina. A round of applause. 11,000 kina for this stunning piece. Thank you so much. Thank you, Through. And then that brings us to the end for the auctions. For those pieces of painting, now me like invite him onto stage, Mr. Andy Hetra, and bawok him introduction to our last painting, whereby me auction him this evening.
Everyone, please give it up to our master of ceremony tonight. My sincere apologies for keeping you all waiting, and the food is getting cold, but you can't have a night like this. It happens only once. So please accept our apologies. All right, we'll go to our final event for tonight. We have the world-renowned Jeffrey Figure doing a live painting tonight, one of the few that have exhibited right around globally in all the art exhibition shows. One of the few that have performed at Times Square in New York, Manhattan, if you have been to New York. We have the painting here by Jeffrey Figure, a live painting portrait. Can I get boys to put up the screen up on the picture that I sent? Willie, there's a picture that I sent. Well, anyway, the painting here is a proverb, a famous Greek proverb, recoined by Prime Minister James Marape in his maybe the only speech ever a Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea can give on the floor of Parliament, February this year in Canberra. And he said in his concluding remarks, "Our society grows great when an old man plant trees whose shade they know they will never sit in." In here you have a hella man, an old hella man painting that is seated there planting a seed or 3, you have a depiction of the Angore and the Heights gas field at the background, and a depiction of a road that leads from that past Tarrytown, past the heartlands of Urunawin, and all the way connecting the Highlands Highway going forward. On the right hand, you have the iconic building of the Hulukumaya House in Tari. You also have the Hela 1, and then you also have the Hela Airport. Willie, can you go back to your PowerPoint and put the picture that I put up? I sent it on a WhatsApp. Jeffrey once painted 2 iconic paintings, which one was bought by GDC that is seated here. It's called the PNG LNG First Gas. I think the painting, it sits in the corporate boardroom of GDC, and the other one of late Aiguru portrait that was done in 2015. And that's the 2 that I can remember of. And this is the 3rd one that he has done. He doesn't do exhibition anyhow. He only picks events, and it's a one-off. You will never see this painting again, and it's done only once, coined by the 8th Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea, a famous catchphrase that he has used, and he continues to use. And I think it is fitting for this occasion where we have a 10-year development plan, of which most of us seated here will not see the benefit of it, but we are planting a seed for the future of us to benefit from, the state of which the seed that has been planted. With that, I'll hand it over to our MC here to start off our bidding price for tonight, which is the last one.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hetra. Yumi paitim hanlongem, please. A unique piece painted just in front of you this evening, something that you might not have the chance to bid on ever again. We will start our bidding at 10,000 kina. 10,000 kina here in the center table. Do we have 10,500? 10,500 anywhere in the room? We're starting at 10,000. Do we have 10,500? 10,000 at the center table. Do we have 10,500 anywhere in the room? Looking around. We have 10,000 at the center table, looking for 10,500. 15,000 at the center table. 15,000 at the center table over here. Do we have 15,500 anywhere in the room? 15,000 at the center table. Do we have 15,500 anywhere in the room? 20,000 at the table here in front. 20,000 at the table here in front. Do we have any bids above 20,000? 20,005? 25? 25,000 here at the center table over here. 25,000. Do we have any other bids in the room above 25,000? 25,000 here at the center of the room. Anyone in the room above 25? 25,000 at the center. 25,000 at the center. Anyone in the room above 25? 25,000 still at the center? 25,000. 25,000 at the center. Do we have anyone willing to go above 25,000? 25,000? 50,000. 50,000 at the table here on the side. 50,000. Anyone willing to bid higher than 50,000? We have 50,000 here at the table on the side. Anyone willing to go above 50,000? 50,000. 50,000 here at the table. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000 for this piece. 50,000 at the front table. Anyone willing to go above 50,000? Looking around for, yes. 55,000. We have 55,000 at the center table over here. 55,000. Anyone willing to go above 55,000? 55,000 at the center table. Looking around for a bid above 55,000. Anyone in the room to go above 55,000? 55. We have 55 at the center. 100,000. 100,000 at the corner table. 100,000 at the corner table. Do we have anyone willing to go above 100,000 for this painting? Anyone for above 100,000 for the painting? Looking back at this center table here. 100,000 at the corner. Anyone here at this table on this side? Anyone to go above 100,000? Anyone for above 100,000? Anyone for above 100,000? Above 100,000 going once? 120,000, 120,000 here at the front, 120,000 here at the front. We have 120,000 kina here at the front. Anyone to beat 120,000 kina in the room? Anyone to beat 120,000? 120,000. Anyone to beat 120,000? Anyone to beat 120,000 in the room? We have a bid here in front for 120,000. Looking around? Yes. 130, we have 130,000, 130,000 at this table over here. Anyone to go above 130,000? We have 130,000. 150, 150,000. We have 150,000 kina here at this table. Anyone to go above 150,000? Looking around the room for anyone to go above 150,000. Even if it's 155, I'll take it. 150, we have 150 at the corner over there. Anyone to go above 150,000 kina? Looking around the room. Anyone to beat 150,000? Looking, still looking, looking this way, looking that way, looking there, looking there. 150, 150, still looking. Yes, no, anybody, anybody? Yes. 160,000, 160,000 at the center table over there. I am now looking for 170,000. If 170,000, if you're in the room, 170,000, please stand up. 170,000, we have 160, 160, 160 here at the center table. Anyone to beat 160,000? 160,000 is our bid at the moment at the center table. I'm looking for 165 or 170. I have 160, 160 here at the center table. Looking at 160 here at the center table. Still looking around, still looking around. We have 160. 160, 200,000, 200,000 at the corner table, 200,000, we have 200,000 at the corner table. I am looking for 210 if there is a 210. 200,000 at the corner table, 200,000. Anyone to beat 200,000? Looking around the room, we have 200,000. Anybody to beat 200,000? Looking around the room, looking around the room, anyone to beat 200,000? Current bid is at 200,000, giving everyone the last chance. Still looking at 200,000. We're still sitting at 200,000. Going once at 200,000, going twice at 200,000, sold at 200,000 kina. Mr. Hetra, I'll allow you to do this presentation of the winning bid for this painting. Please make him welcome. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Winning bid of 200,000 kina, Yumi Paitimhan, 200,000 kina for this original piece by Jeffrey Figa. At this juncture, misawa sa mitoktok plantitu na neck plumi am dry, and I feel like you patu mas neck dry and we might want to have something to eat. So we'll have a quick intermission now as Insomnia plays, as we have our refreshments that are outside, if I am correct. With that, ladies and gentlemen, the refreshments are available outside. If you can grab something to eat or something to drink, and in the next 10 to 15 minutes, we'll wrap up our program for this evening. Thank you.